as it stands right now, are two people that we know very well, never mind the two in the background, have been busy preparing a plan to launch an attack to finally rid Doma of the menace known as the Guardian Empire. Will this be the night we pull it off? There's only one way to find out. So with that in mind, greetings people of the world, Matthew back with you here at Overall Autism for Day 7 of Let's Play Final Fantasy XIV Stormblood Live. We are here with our Warrior of Light Corinne Loren, and we will be taking on some of the challenges still that will be leading us to getting access to Doma Castle, which will be the next dungeon that we need to go into because we need to get the Imperials out of that place. They've been there for 25 years, and that's 25 years too many. Plus, on top of that, we'll also be taking side quests in the Azim Steppe, and also here at the, what do they call this place again? House of the Fierce. But yeah, as you can see on the map, there are a lot of side quests that we can engage in and around here. So we'll definitely be covering those as well as we continue on this evening. But we'll focus on main story quest up until the point that we are able to take on the Doma Castle. After which we'll switch over to side quests and then start taking those on. So, what do you say we get started by speaking with Alpha Node for the level 67 challenge entitled Seeds of Despair. If you seek further employment, Alpha Node can point you in the right direction. Should you wish for further employment, mayhap you could speak with Alice. I believe she was planning to search the surrounding area for Imperial patrols. If you go now, you may be able to catch her before she departs. Well, why don't we go ahead and do that then? And see if we can't offer our services in whatever way we can offer. Hey Alice, how's it been? Alpha Node told you about my plans, and you wish to come with me? Well, far be it for me to refuse you. If truth be told, I'm not entirely sure what I expect to find. In wake of your failed assassination attempt, the Imperials demonstrated uncharacteristic restraint. There were no public executions and not a single village was put to the torch. But as I mentioned earlier, our latest intelligence does suggest a purge is imminent. For all we know, they could be out in the field even as we speak, surveilling their targets and making plans. If so, we need to put a stop to it. Let us begin our search in the north. Lead the way then. Yes, lead on, Miss Alice. Get ourselves out of the cave first. And follow her to the Prism Lake, which is where apparently we're off to. So it's gonna be right over here, and we have to go around the opposite side of the lake for some reason. I'd hope we don't end up falling off. Hey Miguel, good to see you this evening. Glad to have you with us. All quiet for now. Follow me to the next location. Alright. Now we gotta go further north. This time we'll, use my horse because it's easier. Where would she be? She's right over here. Ugh. Yeah, you know that the Guardian Empire has been treating this place like crap when this is what the color of the water is. Yeah, Guardian Empire definitely having their way with the drinking water. Of course, if you've seen Final Fantasy VI, we all know what Kafka did. No Imperial patrols near headquarters. Then good. The last thing we need is a repeat of Rhalgr's Reach. Even so, it would be prudent to search a little longer. Alright, so continuing to follow Alice now to the east. Kinko? Will Kinko be shooting out paper copies of stuff? Ooh. We found a fallen tiger. Not exactly the enemy I was worried about. Damn it all, I just can't leave the carcass long in the middle of the road. What do we say? You've gotten stronger, or get on with it then? Let's say you've gotten stronger. Next to you, I feel like a child playing at swords and sorcery, though mayhap it suits me better than books. I owe much to a Mikote I met on my travels. He is a master of these techniques and kindly agreed to teach me the fundamentals. But I can never warm to common rapiers. I've vastly preferred using a blade of my own creation despite the toll it took on me. Oriange's gift was a godsend, to be honest. Anyway, we're falling behind. We should split up and try to recoup some lost time. We've heard rumors of Imperial soldiers skulking about disguised as villagers. One was supposedly spotted near the ribbons to the south of here. Go and see if there's anything out of the ordinary. To the south it is. We're suspicious villagers, huh? I think we can facilitate this request. So... Haunted Elder, huh? Yeah, we have 3 people, and 2 of them appear to be wearing right-end hoods. And they are whispering stuff, though, this Elder. Yeah, want to know why I brought him out? Oh, hello there, young lady. My associates and I are in terrible search of fertile soil for farming in this land called Harai. You doubt my words? You suspect we have some other purpose in coming here. How vexing it is to be questioned in this manner. Very well, she desires the truth, and she shall have it. Deal with her! Yeah, off he runs. And off we see them gonna blows with us! And let's take them out right now. Yeah. Good thing Alice warned us of what could happen, and it did and is happening. Yeah, right through your head. Okay, after I kill this enemy, I need to use the washroom. Alright, I'll be back in a moment, guys. But, yeah, let's go and, reconnect with Alice. And hello there, Ichigo. Good to see you this evening. Glad to have you with us. And we're going over to where the portal is. Oh, ran right to us, huh? Yeah. The freak ran right to us. Yeah. Your ass is grass. I saw them attack you while this one fled. Since he seemed to have everything in hand, I decided to capture him. An Imperial, I presume? Absolutely. I knew it would come to this. But at the hands of a Westerner, a Domino would at least know the rights. You think you understand, but you not. She'll burn at hell before she surrenders. She will never kneel again, nor should she. Out with it. Yeah, what's a game, dude? Oh, wait a minute. I'm having the echo happen to me while I'm about to get my lights knocked out. The first time I have the echo in this Let's Play, and it comes right as this guy comes to punch my lights out. Rest assured the Nayori will receive due compensation. Young Asahi has great potential, that much is plain. If he applies himself, he may one day be granted the opportunity to go to Gala mode and learn some of from the leading authorities in the field of Magitech. Few citizens are afforded such treatment, however much less people of the provinces. You will need to do more. Of course! Have no doubt that we shall! My husband and I only want the best for the Imperial education for our boy. Meanwhile, I have a girl. Would that be odd to you? I finished planting the rice, Mother. And this bothers you? Not while the officer is here! Yotsuyu, inside now! Yes, Mother. So yeah, we're actually learning Yotsuyu's origins through the Echo while we've been knocked out. You did not mention that you had a daughter. My sister's not mine, Kami rest her soul. She is utterly hopeless, but one cannot choose one's family. Indeed, she is of age to receive an education as well, is she not? Yet we have no records. I trust I need not remind you of your legal obligations. No, no, of course not. But she is sick, weak and sickly. Some days she has not the strength to leave her bed. Though a thought occurs to me. Mayhap we can come to an understanding? Yeah, take her away. Yeah, look into my eyes. So yeah, after I got knocked out... Oh, never mind. Thanks, Alice. Yeah, that was a near thing. It certainly was. What happened? We were talking and then all of a sudden you were somewhere else. Did one of those soldiers hit you on the head or something? No, I had an echo moment. Well, if you say so, we should go and tell the others what happened here. I agree. And meanwhile, Ugly, you can stay out like a light. So you're the one responsible for turning Yotsuyu into a bitch. Well, now we understand everything. Now, why she is what she is suddenly makes a whole lot of sense. Well, there's a fate in play, where there's a bonus at stake. I will participate. Yes, I will participate. But it's gonna be at the tail end. Oh no, it's not at the tail end. It's just a whole bunch of people fighting stuff. Yeah, I shall participate in this too. Well... Oh, yeah, these things are ruthless. Of course, we have to try all we can to avoid triggering the water sprites. Because, yeah, if they start getting in the way, then things will really be a problem. Oh, I've been blinded. Crap. And an Abisu catfish has been inadvertently attacked. Well, I see no strike from a catfish or from the water sprite yet, which means we've somehow avoided fighting it. And it looks like Scarlet Justice here can't shake off the catfish. Don't worry, I've got everything under control on the Fate end. Okay, Fate cleared. I get 200,000 experience points. And now, Scarlet, if you can just stop kiting. Scarlet, can you stop kiting? I'm trying to help you. Yeah, let's go ahead and kill him anyway. Yeah, right over here. Right over here. Yeah, 200,000 experience points and a Fate for the first time. Of course, that came with the bonuses attached, but either way. Either way, I am satisfied with the results. And down you go. Alright. And away we go. So let us fly off to where Alice is right now. And this is going to be back near the House of the Fierce. I'm guessing she's... Oh, she's already inside the area. I was not expected to come directly back here, but hey, I don't mind. Thank you. You didn't have to come with me, but you did, and for that I'm grateful. I told the others of our encounter with the disguised soldiers. Though we've disposed of the bodies, it is only a matter of time before their comrades note their absence. As if we needed any more reason to act quickly. Are you sure you're alright, by the way? You've been awfully quiet since we returned. Well, maybe we'll give an explanation once we get to our next quest. So let's proceed to go to the next main story quest with Alice at level 67, entitled The Limits of Our Endurance. If you still want work, Alice has a suggestion. I'd tell you the rest and leave the rest to the others, but seeing that isn't in your nature. Lise returned but a moment ago looking a bit worried. It would seem that trouble is afoot in Namai. Uh-oh. You may as well go and ask her about it. As for me, I will not impose upon you any further. Okay. So yeah, what is Lise discovered? We've barely got enough armor as it is. Huh? Yeah, hello there. Oh, you're here to help. That's a relief. I've been trying to help the villagers in Namai get ready for the operation, but we've run into a few problems. You remember how we're supposed to steal troll as a diversion, right? Well, the thing is, we don't have enough armor to go around. I thought the Doma Liberation Front would be able to furnish us with some, but that seems it's not the case. I was about to go and tell Issei. Why don't you come too? Okay. Yeah. Talk to the blabbermouth? Very well. Let's jump back over to Namai then. And hey there, Yami. Good to see you this evening. Glad to have you with us. Alright, so let's see what is required. Then we gotta go behind a house, I guess, in order to speak with Issei. Where is the man? Right now you're in the open. Figured he would have been behind cover. Oh, you're here too. I heard about those soldiers you and Alice encountered. I'm glad you're alright. Right then. Oh, hello there. Issei, we have gathered up all the rope we could find in the village. And with every tool with an edge, but it's still not enough. Even a hoe would suffice, but there are no more to spare. Thank you, Chigusa. Ryosen could use a hand if there's nothing else. As for more tools, I may have some in my home. Go and search it. Take whatever meat tool needs. I made enough rice balls for everyone, including some special ones for Lady Ugiri. Can I go give them to her? You silly little girl. Of course you can. Hurry, you'll never know when she'll have to leave on a secret mission. Well, I've just been answered on Skype. I'll get back to that in a moment. Sorry about that. Everyone's been trying to contribute since Lord Hien returned. There's so much to worry about. You're doing well, Issei, though I have to ask, have you had any luck finding more armor? Unfortunately, no. Unlike weapons, there are no substitutes for proper protection. It's not as though we need full suits of Imperial plate, but we're not soldiers. If we attack without any equipment, we'll be slaughtered. The Doma Liberation Front doesn't have any armor to spare. I suppose we could ask Hancock, but there's no telling how long it would take him to send us supplies. Do you have an armorer in the village, or someone with some skill to fashion armor? There is one man, a craftsman who fled the Enclave. He is experienced and may be able to help. I don't know if I can persuade him to, though, but maybe you two could come with me? Alright. His name is Tsurunuki, and he lives in Kusakari in the south. Come with me. Alright. Just need to send a message to Skyla. And our quest will actually finish with speaking with Tsurunuki. So let's go south and meet this man. Don't worry, I'm not going to their Skyla's sister Lena. But yeah, don't worry, we've already decided that Skyla and I will not take on Doma Castle unless we do it together. Okay, there's Tsurunuki, it's nice to meet you. Who are these starry-eyed youths who stand before me? One who sings of rebellion, of liberation. Surely they will not think to trouble me with such foolish dreams. Oh, go and say what you will, but do not take offense if I die from laughter. Oh, we're off to a great start. So, we'll go ahead and take... I think we'll go ahead and take one of these. And proceed to take on Tsurunuki's level 67 challenge entitled Broken Steel, Broken Men. Tsurunuki has seen your kind before. Say again, you would have me fashion armor for villagers who wish to fight Imperial regulars. More or less. Mad fools charging boldly to meet their deaths. Bring me steel and I shall give them shells to shield their soft bellies. Yes, yes, plates of steel, all that you can carry, the better to shield them from blade and bullets. If only it was so simple, Master Tsurunuki. Steel plates are not so easily procured. Blind, deaf, and dumb you are, boy. We are awash in broken steel. Magitech, great cylinders come crashing to the earth from on high. Shatter them to bits with my explosives, they will not fail you, for I made them to kill Imperials. Bring me my steel, and you will have your armor. Well, it's not like we know any other armors who can help. At least we get to blow things up. And so, let's go and use our makeshift bombs to destroy some abandoned Magitech and use it in such a way that it can be modified and turned into armor. Hey Mira, good to see you this evening. Glad to have you with us. Welcome to the stream. Yeah, we're gonna use this stuff to create armor. So I basically have to be like right on top of it, because yeah, I knew I was gonna have to use the targeting mechanic. Kaboom. Alright, so let's pick this stuff up. I'm pretty much expecting we'll have to fight off the Vanara. Nope, he's turning away. And he's like, yeah, I'm staring you straight in the face. If you dare come pick up this piece of armor plating, you're gonna regret it. Thankfully, we are not in regret. It's interesting that some of the pieces take longer to pick up than others. Now let's continue further this way. Right into the hands of the Lupin. Let's go ahead and drop this stuff. And kaboom. Oh wow. That's a lot of stuff scattering everywhere. Yeah, 6 pieces of it. But yeah, I'm actually surprised I'm not taking damage from picking up shrapnel. Yeah, how am I not taking damage from getting hit by shrapnel? 'Cause, yeah, that's one of the most effective ways in war to kill a man is by getting him killed by an explosive device that launches shrapnel all over the place. And this apparently is sufficient enough for Tsurunuki. So let's go ahead and pass it off to him. Back over at his hut here. Now, at least he's willing to help us, at the very least. Hey, you have the many plates of steel I demanded. Show me. Here you go. 15 of them. Then you are committed to your cause, dressing villagers as soldiers and marching off to war. Stupid, stupid fools. Doma is dead, and so are her people. Lord Hien, Lord Hien, all dead. Their blood is on our hands. Well, actually, it was Lord Hien who saved us, who spared us the worst when the Garleans came. Every shred of pride and honor he cast aside without a second thought, all to win their trust, all to serve as their puppet. Restored to his throne years later, a paper tiger. Such shame he must have felt, but no matter. He would have suffered it for his people. A life as slaves is better than none at all, he believed, but not us. After my lady died, we began to whisper in his ears dreams of freedom and liberation. We pushed him to take action, if only a little. "10 years of preparation, of machinations, so careful we would be, and yet... Doma burned for our foolishness, not for that of Lord Hien, Monzen, the Enclave. They were raised for our sins. We murdered them all, don't you see? We murdered you all! You're wrong, Master. We're still here. We are still alive. Lord Hien lives too, in our hearts and in his son, Lord Hien, for he has returned. Lord Hien? Alive? It cannot be. You lie. You lie! It's true. It's the truth. Hien came back to Doma to help her fight for her freedom. Could it be? My Lord Hien yet lives. Oh. Oh. Pants of steel to bind the chest and belly. Yes, yes. I must heat the forge and begin work at once. 10? 100? How many do you need? All that and more you shall have. Well, good to know we've won him over. Sadly, none of these weapons are meant for me, but I'll go ahead and take this sword. But yeah, I think I already have one. I think I already have my enhanced lance. So yeah, now let's go ahead and speak with Lise to take on the level 67 challenge entitled The Doma Within. Lise is more determined than ever to play her part. Even after 25 years of oppression, they still have it in them to stand up and fight. We just have to show them the way forward. Issei and I will stay and help Tsurunuki finish the armor, so you've no need to wait around. Why not go back to the House of the Fierce? I'm sure there's plenty of work left to be done. Ask about and see what you can find. Very well. Then back to the house. Ah, hey Skylar. And Lynette, good to see you as well this evening. Welcome to the stream, glad to have you with us. So yeah, we have to speak with 3 different people. Starting with Kaedate, who's giving the recruits some push-ups. Everything is in order, miss. Under Lord Gosetsu's sage tutelage, we grow stronger by the day. That's good to know. And what about you here, Mosojiro? What are you up to? help? Oh no, no, I will not impose upon you without cause. Rest assured that everything is in its place. And every place is in... everything is fine. Yeah, couldn't quite necessarily complete that, could you? And then, Miss Haname, how are you? I require no assistance, comrade. Lord Hien's instructions to me were quite clear. I need only transcribe them for the benefit of our Zela allies. Speaking of Lord Hien, if you are eager to be of service, mayhap you could seek him out? Keep an eye on him, perchance, should he decide to venture outside. Well, he's right over here. Let me guess. Someone asked you to act as my protector? To hear that motto, one wouldn't think I intended to stride up to the castle gates on my own. The truth is, of course, rather less dramatic. I had hoped to look on the castle one last time before the battle. Would you care to join me? You would be setting a lot of fretful minds at rest. Very well. Very good. Then let us depart from Monzen at once. Hey there, Alma. Good to see you this evening. Glad to have you with us. Yeah, this is still on PS4. I believe you asked me last night when you were streaming. Or when I was streaming, rather. Yeah, I'm pretty sure you asked me already about that. Yeah, we gotta follow him all the way to Monzen. Which is not the town in Phantasy Star 4 that's susceptible to being on the wrong end of earthquakes. Okay, so it's this settlement over here. Monzen was home to many great and powerful families. Men of honor, samurai, once. Great swaths were raised and people put to the sword. What little stands as a testament to what was and what will never be again. Come, I will take a closer look. Emo much there, Skylar? Yeah, why are we asking to speak with them at places where we could easily be attacked? No sentries, at least of the living sort. Those shambling suits of armor have the run of the place. To think this was once a bustling street so full of life. A river of people with a current all its own. But even then, the Imperials walked among us. Sometimes openly, sometimes discreetly, but we were always aware of their presence. And we were complicit. He did what he had to do to preserve the peace, to keep our people safe. But at what cost? Forgive me, this is neither the time or place for such dark musings. Though they did serve to remind me of the barracks that once stood to the west of here, where there may yet be weapons our comrades could use. If you head down that street, past those makeshift barricades, you will come to the ruins. I will search elsewhere. Meet me at the water's edge when you are finished. Alright. Okay, going this way. Would it be on the inside of the building? Or I guess they could be... It looks like they'll probably just be in and around the courtyard here somewhere. Yeah, maybe I'll have to search thoroughly. Oh, hold on. I was about to say, I'm sure there's a spot somewhere we can find stuff. Here's one. Present the katana to Hien. Yeah, it would have been nice to have found more. Alas, I found naught of value. Did you? I found this. Wow. Still sheathed in the scabbard. Even though shielded from the elements, it will need to be cleaned and oiled. I recognize the crest. It belonged to the son of a samurai I trained with when I was young. He never even had a chance to draw it. There she is. Doma Castle. My home. They let us keep her for a time before gradually moving their forces across from Fluminus. Now her every court and quarter belongs to Yotsuyu. Though father spent much of his time there, I did not. I may have only visited him there on half a dozen occasions, if that. I cannot remember. But I remember the view from the keep. Doma seemed much smaller from there, like you could hold it in your hands. Well, Monzen at least. Doma is so much more than that. There beyond the moon gates, unto the shores of the Ruby Sea, and here in the places that no man can see or touch or take from you. We carry her with us, wheresoever we go. Not the land or the soil, but the story. And what is life, if not a story? The story of our journey from dawn to dusk, day after day after day. The story of our mothers and our fathers, our families and our friends, our peoples and our nations. I think of a part of me understood that when I looked out from the keep. Hien, son of Hien, another caretaker of the story of Doma. It's a fine castle truly, with an even finer view, but in the end... Yeah. Kami strike me down. How could I be so blind? We must return to the House of the Fierce at once. I have had what can only be described as a revelation. Arsen is an excellent plan, but not so excellent that it cannot even be improved, and I know how. Well, if you say so. I'll go ahead and take this lance with me. Yeah, who would be ridiculous enough to ask you that, Skyla? Well then, before we continue on, I have crit hit and skill speed. I would be swapping out crit hit for determination. So yeah, I think I'm good with this right now. I mean, after all, it's a dungeon weapon. It is usually superior by comparison to some other stuff. Okay, so let's take on Hien's next. Whoops! Crap, I went too soon. And now I have to play the quest. Damn it. Well, sorry about that, guys. Yeah, for some reason, mandatory story quests mean that you don't get to see how they look if you accidentally skip through them. But yeah, Hien wanted us to come back here, so we're gonna do that. Yeah, Alpha Node. Lord Hien wishes to discuss the details of our plan. Very well, if he insists. I shall summon the others at once. As for the Kojin, I believe one of their emissaries was already en route. Nevertheless, I shall contact them to make certain. And so, as we wait for the Kojin's representative, and I think I have an idea who it is.
May I present the Blue Kojin's emissary?
Greetings.
Of course,
and
it's
well
Soroban.
met, old friends. The Elder sends his regards.
Soroban, it's good to have you with us.
Alright, time for a plan revision.
If, you might humor me. Thank you for coming, Soroban. Doubtless you have already been informed of our plans and the role we would have your people play. However, I seek your counsel as a Korjin of the Blue.
Yeah,
Be it
he's
by
more than willing to
spell
please.
or siegecraft, could your forces destroy the underwater foundations of Doma Castle's outer wall?
Is it within their capability?
Explosives coupled with a few incantations. Yes, that might produce sufficient force. Such a thing could indeed be done.
Then I wish to revise the plan. Instead of assisting the Confederacy in securing the Enclave, I would have the Korjin advance upstream beneath the water and breach a segment of the outer wall. I mean to flood Doma Castle.
Oh, wow. Like, what?
My lord, the castle is a sacred symbol, the very heart of our nation. To destroy it is unthinkable, unconscionable. You cannot do this.
I can and I will if it improves our chances. By flooding the castle, we remove the better part of their forces from the field and force Yotsu to retreat to the highest levels of the keep. Tell me that is not a worthwhile trade.
Well, you're the man in charge.
But my lord, that castle was entrusted to you by your father, and his father before him. I say to you again, it is the heart of our nation.
Stone walls do not a nation make, my friend. Her people do. And as long as we yet live, we can rebuild. So let us only think of this battle, of victory here and now. For without that, we have no future.
Yeah, reluctant to go along with it, but he's good, I guess.
I see that you are resolved, Lord Hien, and I would not presume to gainsay your decision.
I will inform the Elder of your revised stratagem and instruct our sappers to make ready.
Our preparations are all but complete. Once we receive word from our Korjin allies, we shall set our plans in motion. We shall fight, and we shall prevail.
And so away they go. Yeah, what's going on in my mind? What could possibly be going on in my mind? Well, we have to speak with our comrades while we're waiting for the Kojin's move. Lady Yuri? No plan is perfect, and there's ever room for improvement. I expect my comrades will be refining their approach until the moment they begin. In case you are unaware, the other Jonin will lead the assault on the Moon Gates, not I. My place is at Lord Hien's side. And what about you there, Lise? If there's nothing else, I'll head back to Namai. Surenuki's working hard and Issei is doing what he can to help, but maybe there's more that I can do too. He was like a different person when we began hammering those plates. Younger, brighter, full of life and hope. And then over here, we need to speak with someone who's on the opposite side. Kosetsu. He now joins in overseeing the training. The plan has all been set, and that can all be done. All that can be done has been done. Rest and relaxation are now paramount, for tomorrow we may die. Have you two not done enough? Will you not pause a moment to gather yourself on the eve of our grand design? Go not on to battle with weary eyes or lingering regrets, my friend. Alright. And then let's go ahead and speak to Alphino to complete this challenge. Okay, thanks, Mira. We'll see you next time. Sorban informs me that his sappers will be ready within the day, which means that we can proceed as planned and attack Doma Castle tomorrow. Considering the key role you will play, I think it's only prudent that you refrain from further labors and rest until tomorrow. Agreed? Oh, far be it for me to refuse, or no rest for the righteous. True enough, true enough. When you have seen to your sundry tasks and are ready to retire, I pray you let me know. Oh wait, no, what? Because yeah, my gear is pretty much good. Okay, so far be it from me to refuse then, I guess. We shall speak again in the morning. Take care, my friend. And so let's go ahead and take a weapon. Let's go ahead and take this. And so now, I think it's time for a cutscene. So yeah, we stare intently into the sky and rendezvous with Lise.
You're awake. I was just, well, they threw me out, actually. Told me I needed to get some sleep. Ready for the big day. Not long now, eh? I'm nervous, of course, but I also feel like I didn't know where I was going, but maybe, finally, something's gonna change, you know? Really, really change. And when the dust has settled, we'll see what we've won, and what we've lost. I'm going to give it my all tomorrow. Everything I've seen and felt, I won't let it be for nothing.
We know you'll hold your own in there, Lise.
Right. Off to bed. Don't want to overdo it, and neither should you. Oh, but before you sleep, you should look in on Elfino and Alize. Quietly, of course.
Why? Yeah, like, what? Like, do we have to? They went to sleep on each other's shoulders, basically.
Ha! Another restless soul. Come, come. Raise a glass to freedom.
Good. Good. I should be interested to know her thoughts on the matter.
I'm sure you would.
Ah, that's enough, Gosetsu. You'll not convince anyone with your drunken ramblings. We've talked about this, all of us. We are flooding the castle tomorrow, and that's the end of it.
I know. I accepted your decision, and I do not intend to go back on my word. Nevertheless, as the battle draws near, I cannot help but recall our many travails, and it fair compels me to speak.
Well, speak then. Boy, that's a little mug for such a big hand.
In all my time serving as a leader of men, there are two failures which haunt me to this day. The first, a defeat at the hands of the Empire 25 years past, and the subsequent imprisonment of your father. Long did I consider offering up my life in atonement, until Lord Hien, allowed at last to receive visitors, called for me, of all people, for my unborn child, he said. For my dearest Shun, live.
Wow. You kind of saved your life.
Second failure, of course, was the betrayal of that self-same command. When in the rebellion I failed to protect not only Lord Hien, but Lord Hien too. That I yet live, having known such disgrace, is an affront to the Kami themselves.
But you made it this far. Are we gonna give him a talking to?
Yet you, all of you, saw fit to grant this shameful creature, this failure, another chance to serve a greater purpose.
And we'll have you every step of the way.
For pitying an old fool.
Now, it is far too soon for that. Save your tears for the morrow. You may be sure we will have ample cause to shed them, be they for joy or despair. Even that sounds morose. We who yet walk the path should not think too much on the destination. When the hour arrives, we shall welcome what comes with open arms.
Indeed we shall. Yeah, chin up there, Gosetsu.
He is right about one thing, though. We have you and yours to thank for this chance.
Thank you.
All debts will be repaid. On that you have my word. But first we must live past tomorrow, no?
Indeed we must. 'Cause yeah, Alamigo still needs to be liberated.
If you've no intention of sleeping, you giddy, you may as well join us.
Yeah. It's like he knew she was there the whole
Forgive
time.
me, my lord. I did not mean to... if that is your will.
Yeah, pull up a chair. Okay, so yeah, we finally got that taken care of. So yeah, it looks like the battle is finally going to be at hand.